Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the official Clown Town podcast here on the Chieftain Jehova Variety Channel. My name is Chieftain Jehova, also known as Jacob. Joining me today are my two co-hosts, Swade, also known as Colo, and Dino.
Oh,
Welcome, gentlemen, to the show of the podcast. Going right after New Year's. We're like it's January 8th, so we're a little bit past, and it's a little farther past where I would like
it's
it to
still
be.
early enough to be like Happy New Year's. I mean, it's still a
Yeah.
fresh start to the year.
First podcast of the year. Not gonna be bad, not gonna be horrible. I hope it's
The
not.
first one with a webcam.
The first one with a webcam, so maybe we'll evolve with some webcams as things go along. Getting a little better
Yeah.
at it. We got Monkey with us today. Monkey with the book. And yeah.
Monkey with the book.
Monkey with the book. I love the monkey with the book. Hold on, let me get my chair out of the way. So, oh shit. I just shook everything on my desk. You can see the
It's an earthquake.
origins of man.
The monkey with the book become
Monkey-
the man.
The monkey with the book become the man. If you do not have the book, you cannot become the man. How else did man
No,
become
no,
monkey?
wait.
Because it had the book. All right, so let's start this episode off with Dino's topic, because he's the only
Oh
one who
my
came with a
goodness.
topic today. I had a whole week to
Yeah.
find stuff, but nothing was piquing my
I
interest.
mean, life hits you fast sometimes. You don't got time for a topic, you know? I mean, New Year just started, especially. Life's going.
Yeah, man.
I have
But-
one to follow up. Actually, I just remembered one.
Oh, did you?
Ooh,
Okay,
yay!
nice.
See, there you go. Look at that.
The only
On
thing,
the way.
the
We'll get
only
more
thing
topics.
different in my life is I've been I've been on swing shifts, so I've been working. I worked my days and I worked on nights. And on my nights, it was like, you know what? I haven't listened to 40K lore in a while, so I just started. I've listened to nothing but 40K lore for like the last
Oh my god.
72 hours. That's all I've been listening
Dude.
to.
Okay, I've only had a little bit of exposure with some like YouTuber videos, with 40K or whatever, but what really caught my attention about the lore were these, I think they're a fan-made 3D animation. I think there's only 2 videos out. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's like the Space Marines.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what they're doing, but the quality is amazing. And if that's what the lore looks like in motion, I want more, please. It
We should
looks
have-
fucking
I
dope.
wish you had a better computer. I tell you, you get Dark Tide and play with me and Swade.
I'd look it up. Hey, New Year's, my phone's fucked.
You're all right.
Ah.
We need to play more. Swade.
Unfortunately, the devs of that are being kind of quiet. It's
Are they
kinda
really?
annoying. Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't a
no.
new game just come out?
What do
Another new 40K
no,
game?
no,
I
they're
saw that there was
announcing
a
There was a
an
trailer.
Space
announcement.
Marines.
Oh, new Space
Yeah.
Marines?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not out.
Yeah. Okay. I saw
But
a
hey, as
trailer.
long
I
as
didn't get to
there's
watch it yet.
As long as it's on the way, I mean,
Yeah.
I would love something newer to chew on that's 40K, just because I haven't actually like
That
delved
lore
into
is
it myself.
deep, man. That lore fucking goes wild.
It's fucking
It's
badass.
wild.
I mean,
There's so much of it that no matter where you go, somebody knows what the fuck you're talking about. I was talking to my buddy at work, and we were talking. He was talking about his brother runs a D&D session thing or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, I couldn't really get into D&D or anything like that." I'm like, "Yeah, I just didn't have time to commit to the sessions or whatever." But I was listening to 40K lore while I was talking to him. I'm like, I've been listening to a lot of like, we had been into 40K a lot recently. He's like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Yeah, I was like, one of my favorite books is the like Fall of Horus and everything like that." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
Man, that
shit."
sucks. He hit you with the book.
I'm like,
Oh.
fuck, dude. I've really been thinking about getting an Audible subscription again to listen to a bunch of 40K lore books and stuff.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea, to be honest, or just a
It's just
audiobook
so
in general.
good, dude. There's so
you can
much
actually,
shit.
you can actually find them on YouTube.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, I'll do that too.
I think there might be some on Spotify.
There's this
I
guy.
was listening to that. The Astral Knights I found on YouTube and Spotify. So.
Oh yeah, those guys are fucking wild, dude.
I don't know, just the overall like I don't know if there's like long stretches of time frame, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to butcher anything, but like the tone of the whole universe seems super like how do I explain it? It's gritty but almost like grounded in its sci-fi. It's fucking I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, well, you got people who are in power who are living, upwards to 3,000 years at a time. You got people living lifespans from 700 to 1,500 to, you got those guys in those massive fucking mechs. I forget the name of them, but they're like half life support, half tank. and these guys are literally just living inside this mech, controlling it, like waiting to die in battle. So like you got things that are just staying stagnant for thousands of years, because we go by centuries, right? And when you're up in the 40,000s and you have people living thousands of years at a time, you're gonna start controlling things on a millennium level rather than a century level.
Wow.
So it will be kind of stagnant.
What are the fucking the infectious? What?
What are you talking about?
The 40K. There's like a race of creatures in that game.
Tyrannids?
That maybe
Nurgles?
They're like flesh, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I know that there was a game based off like a horde mode, like killing the fuck out of like a bunch of them.
Orcs?
I
Are
just
you
can't
talking
think of
about
what it is.
Vermintide?
Yeah.
Oh, Vermintide?
Yeah.
I think those are just Nurgle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just Nurgles.
Yeah, I might have just been overcomplicating the name.
Nurgles is
but...
just like a pestilence kind of race, I guess you could say.
I think they're really cool.
But
They kind of
Vermintide-
remind me of what? Go ahead.
It's weird. I don't really know how like the Warhammer versus the Warhammer 40K kind of line up. I know it's like predestined kind of shit, but I don't know how it all kind of ties together.
We're talking about fantasy and 40K?
Yeah, like fantasy 40K.
So 40K is just a spin-off of the fantasy.
Okay.
Oh.
So I never really understood how that tied together.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. I figured it both kind of coincided with each other. Like while the fantasy war is going on, so is the space war and shit. I know like each colony on the planets are different as well. So you can have like a more medieval era style planet versus like, a modern day like ours, and then a really futuristic, and then like a hellscape. Can all kind of vary. But that happens when you have a population in the multi-trillions scoured amongst thousands of planets. Like that shit's wild. That lore goes deep. But what was your topic?
It's feeling crowded right now on our planet. Fucking Jesus. Sorry, that concept of trillions of people on the no, I mean, you know what I mean.
That's why we gotta get fucking space shit going, dude. We're fucking around too much. Humans aren't doing shit about going to space, and it pisses me off. It's like,
I mean,
I don't know what to blame. I don't know what to blame for. No, we should be on Mars.
Crazy.
We're supposed to be on Mars. Fucking what year is it? 2023. They're supposed to be the first humans supposed to land on Mars 3 years ago, and we're still not fucking there because people don't want to fucking go or do shit. We're not advancing anything. It's because fucking Bush shut down the fucking NASA project, and then it got reopened, and then it got shut down again. And then you got people like Musk who are trying to do stuff, but I mean, there's only so much that guy can do with SpaceX. I mean, then you got people wanting to fight each other and shit. You got terrorism and stuff, and people are just like, "Space isn't real. The Earth is flat." Mars is round.
We've been over this.
What?
We've been over this. Earth is flat.
Earth is flat. I know. The mole people live in the center of the crust.
The world is flat.
And dwarves live underground.
Minorities are
dwarves
fake.
live in the ground. Giants. There used to be a race of humans who would have a single giant kin that would wrestle the mammoth while they all stab it to death. And when they died, a new giant kin was born. That's such a plausible theory. That would make total sense to me.
Sounds like a good short animation.
Dude, just imagine that. Like, seriously, like, sit down and imagine that. Like, we had all these massive animals that we had to fight. So there was one giant born who his sworn duty was to go out there and hold down this mammoth so that the rest of us could kill it and feast. And he kept doing that until he died. And then a new one was born to usurp his position. That shit
Where did they go, though?
would make
we
so
need
much
more
sense.
of him.
We didn't need him anymore because the animals got smaller.
But the bitches got fatter. No, I'm kidding.
The bitches got fatter. We need a Hulk. We can't handle all this ass. All right.
Okay.
We can get to your topic now.
Okay, so only reason that I started thinking about this topic is because I really hope I didn't bring this up already, but between Overwatch, Destiny, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and all of their ways of monetization, even Halo Infinite, just because my little brother has been calling me and actually been like updating me on his Halo Infinite adventure. So that's like,
Oh yeah,
that's
your
what
youngest brother.
that's what kids are playing, But so that
As they should be.
monetization form is gonna continue to be a thing. The fucking skins store and all
The
that
fucking
disgusting
battle
crap.
pass systems and shit. The seasonal battle pass systems that force you to buy things.
If you were allowed to pick between, I would have to go down the list of what kind of exists now, other than just getting the game all at once for $60, because clearly we can't do that anymore.
No,
it's not
even a finished game.
Thing.
You're asking a lot.
Oh wait, looks back to last year, Elden Ring. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, remember how pissed off? Remember how angry developers got because they gave us a completed game for $60? No fucking battle pass.
What do you mean?
You got to look as cool as you wanted for playing the game. Imagine that. That's revolutionary. That's how we used to fucking play games 7 years ago, ass nuts.
Bro, you could have sold that fucking Lunara fucking moon hat for like $10.
Imagine a fucking Elden Ring battle pass. Oh yeah, you want to fight Bitch Pants McCrabby to get her crab hat? Well, here you go. Pay $14.99 for a battle pass that'll last 6 months. Oh, and by the way, once the time's up, can't get shit from it anymore, so it's exclusive. And then you can sell your account for $300, so with the highest bidder.
So either battle pass, subscription.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more, even just like stepping away from gaming, a lot of shit's subscription based now, especially streaming wise.
Yeah,
more aligned to what I'm kind of
entertainment
thinking about.
Source.
Yeah,
usually stream based.
So it's a lot more acceptable, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of runs into that, like, you can make the argument with kind of like with Call of Duty, because back in the day, you had to make a game every year for COD, pay $60, get your revenue for the year, be like, oh fuck, all right, we got to produce another one or else this money's gonna go away. And then they started introducing, they saw Fortnite do the battle pass, and we're like, fuck, we can do this shit and still charge $60. Let's fucking go. And they like skins. Let's fucking go. Let's get a blueprint for guns that'll be OP until the next battle pass, and that shit will be garbage. Let's fucking go. And like, dude, they took like these motherfuckers playing WoW and min-maxing their fucking stats and abilities. I'm like, man, I wish we could do this with our money. And then Jerry over there from accounting was just like, hey guys, I think I figured out how to min-max our revenue. And they were like, fuck yeah. And they started implementing battle passes and skins.
The whales.
What's your favorite skin in Call of Duty, Swade?
Which Call of Duty?
Let's go Vanguard.
Oh shit. Definitely not Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh my!
That's me, even a thing. One and only.
What planet do I live on?
Dude, I had Snoop Dogg. I bought that shit. That shit was awesome.
Well,
dude, play the game. I'm passing the blunt. Huh?
Yeah, there was some kind of line about the blunt that pissed me off every time I heard it. And your character, you always said it because your character was Snoop Dogg.
Oh no, you got pissed off at the. Yeah, it's me, the one and only. You dig? God damn. The one and only.
Fucking remember
Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
I don't know what my favorite skin was.
What about
run?
Black Ops?
Oh, all day.
Cold War.
The fucking motorcycle helmet one.
Yeah, the yellow one, the like Kill Bill one. Yeah.
Yep.
That shit looked really good on you. I got so confused when I saw an enemy with that shit. I was like, wait, it's not Swade? You're like the only person I knew that ran that.
I thought the Halloween skins were pretty cool for Black Ops, but I guess it's kind of more
Cold War had some really good skins though.
Yeah, they really, dude, the guns especially. I didn't buy any, but the few times I would go into Search and Destroy and look and play with other people, there was a few like sniper rifles that were just straight up fucking spaceships. Yeah. I don't know what skin it was called, but like that shit is just so fucking humongous. I love it. I love shit like that.
I don't know why. For some reason, Black Ops is always just the golden boy of Call of Duty games. Like all the Black Ops are, for some fucking reason. Like, I really liked Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out, but I don't know, it just fell off. I just felt like it was boring. There was nothing to do. It was very bland. It was, incredibly. I was just like, man,
does
I didn't
feel
even
like
get
the
my
playlists
SMG's plat.
are
I got
very
like
limited.
I was trying to get SMG's platinum, and I was playing one day. I'm like, I don't feel like playing this anymore. Like I just
See,
doing the same shit.
the thing is, they're trying to get closer to the realism, which that's not Call of Duty.
That's not
Call of
Call of
Duty's never
Duty.
been known for realism.
That's like that was supposed to be
And-
Battlefield.
Yeah, and if you go play Cold War, it's 10 times more fun because it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's got character to it.
Yeah.
Like Modern Warfare 19 was like borderline arcade realistic, and it was perfect. It was
Yeah,
perfect.
I like that
No
one.
further
a lot.
than that. And then
Way to
Modern Warfare
put it,
2
that the character's missing.
Yeah, a lot of the
there's just
charm
no
that
character
made
to
Call
it.
of Duty was just not there in MW2 remastered.
Not to say it's not fun though. Don't get me wrong.
Like I still had fun playing it, and that when they came out with the battle pass, that SMG was in the battle pass. I fucking got the thing gold in a day. I've never done that. I've never cared enough to do that, but I did it with that gun. It's like, fuck, this is fun. I like this fucking gun.
This is fucking neat.
And then it was
Some of the decisions they made
the
regarding
SP9?
the game modes though are just fucking dumb.
yeah, it was dumb. It was fucking stupid. Warzone, I tried playing Warzone. That shit's fucking garbage. It's fucking unplayable. I hate it.
I think normal Warzone is iffy, but easily the best thing about it is the proxy chat, without a doubt.
That is the only good thing that they did. I wish more games would do that shit. Proximity chat is the greatest thing in gaming, and I hate that
A
more
few
games don't
times-
implement it.
I totally agree. The few times I got to play it, I was playing with my brother, and we were duoing. And what sucks is that even I haven't played it like in the last like I'd say like 2-3-ish weeks, probably longer than
I
that.
kind
But
of installed.
recently, they took out the unhinged trios, which is where you could fucking find people in the proxy chat, and you had the choice of walking up to them and joining a group together. So you could be in a group of 6 or whatever.
That's kind of that's such a cool idea to me.
And they fucking took it out. I don't know if it's in rotation or something, but maybe if it is, then I'll eat my own words.
Did they
and
ever?
Whatever.
Did they ever put back in a gunfight mode?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. Because it was
I can
wanted to make
literally
that a
look right now.
tradition. I wanted to make that a tradition for me and Suede, which was, I mean, if they do 3v3, you can join us down now. But like we do the challenge of every time we lose a match, we take a shot.
Oh God.
That's literally like the title. That's like the first thing you see when you go in the channel as somebody who isn't subscribed. You see our fucking 2019 Call of
We
Duty
should
video.
do that soon.
Well, we would if they had the fucking game mode that they said was going to be in the goddamn game.
Oh man.
I love doing shit like that. It's so much fun. It's just so good.
That hurt.
The fact that
It did hurt,
the
dude.
fact that
I laid in my
it's so
shower
simple to
and
believe.
fucking like wanted to vomit, but my body wouldn't let me
I
vomit.
passed out on my bathroom floor.
Dude, I fell asleep
Oh
in
my
the shower.
God.
I fell asleep. Like I turned on the shower. I laid down naked, and I was just like, and I went to sleep.
Oh my God.
I was in so much pain. I was
I
so
woke
happy.
up the next morning. And
I
I'm
had to
like, did
work.
I win?
I had to go to work
Where
that
the
night.
frick am I? Oh my God.
I had to go work at Applebee's that night.
My man, that night.
God, that shit
ugh.
sucked.
I imagine.
I want to do it again though. That shit was fun.
That does sound fun though.
It was a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
God.
I think Suede had to quit after like 8 or 9 shots, something like that.
I don't remember.
I don't
Dude,
remember. Either. I know I did
couldn't
like
tell you.
11. I think 10 or 11. Ugh, we were both drinking
I'd have to
Jose
see what my new
Cuervo.
limit is. It's been a minute. I really don't care for drinking. I barely can take the crown.
I would say that, but I'm drinking beer right now, so
You know, maybe something lighter might be better, but
I drink
I'm
beer all
having a
day.
lighter.
It's liquor that starts fucking with me after a while. It's just like God, I can't drink this all the time. It's just not good after a while. Like a good bourbon, I can drink for a minute, but after a while, I gotta swap to something else. I hate the same flavor or something over and over again. But the thing is, I'll stick to something for a while, like food. I'll go to for the same shit all the time.
I think that's where I'm at right now, where I'm at just a dry state where I need a break. But yeah, no, there were times where it was just like straight Fireball or straight Jack or, you know.
I would get
or
worried.
Mike's.
Your skinny ass leaving behind these fucking like handles. I'm talking fucking handles of Fireball on the ground
Bro,
that are empty. I'm like, that
my-
skinny motherfucker drank all this liquor? I know Fireball's
I
easy
feel
to
like my
drink.
tolerance
And
wasn't
it's
even that
cheap.
crazy. is the thing. Like, I don't feel like I was that crazy
Dude,
belligerent
I was so
either.
scared to like knock on your door one day and you not respond because you died of alcohol poisoning or something. Please, like slow it down,
Nah,
dude.
it's just meanwhile. Hello, hi.
Oh god, I'm like, how the
Oh my
fuck?
god.
Your blood
Fireball, I
alcohol
don't know.
ratio would have been like 70
Oh, no.
40 or 60 40 or something like that.
A vampire would get drunk off of drinking my fucking blood at the time. Oh my god.
Uh,
Just a small little sip.
You get pulled over, police officer pulls out the breathalyzer's going off. You haven't even breathed into it yet. You're giving up an aura of
It's more like a
drunkenness.
fucking. It's like the radar for our fucking radioactive fucking radar or whatever going off, but it's fucking oh no.
The liquor dar.
But
The
but now
fucking-
it's like, dude, it's been like 6 months since I've had like any amount of like substantial liquor now,
like a lot
I'm
of
like-
time.
and I don't care for it either.
When's the last
like,
time we're
I
all gonna
just-
party? It's been a while since we got
I
like
don't-
heavily drunk.
Oh goodness,
Soy was talking about that
that's a
earlier,
good question.
like the other day, weren't you?
Oh, so we're trying to throw down.
Yeah, I mean, Soy was asking like, when's the like ask Nolan next time that we all want to go get drunk or something and just have like a party.
Yeah.
Wait, we got sidetracked. What was our topic?
We were talking about battle
Oh.
pass systems and fucking.
Oh, it was mainly game monetization
Game
and like which
monetization.
one is easier to swallow. Because at this point, like
I
it's
can't
not
swallow
getting.
any
I mean,
of it, dude.
I guess there's one other one, like early access is.
I
Kind
can
of,
live with that.
Yeah, I was about to say that's kind of a not newer, an older, like newer model, I guess is.
I remember
the way I put it.
the first early access game that I paid money for was Rust.
I was about to say Rust is it. Yep.
Rust was the first one, and
That was
one,
like a YouTube golden child.
dude, fucking, that's what made Dallas so much fucking money was that goddamn. I remember telling him about that fucking game too. Like we were sitting in class or whatever, and he had already had the Call of Duty shit going. I'd been playing the fuck out of Rust, dude. Like it had just like dropped early access. I bought it day one and shit. I was playing on my shitty little laptop because the graphics.
Is that when we were playing it?
Yeah, when we were playing it. I played on a PvE server to start until you got it. And then me and you started playing it. But like the only shit that would drop whenever you would I remember I made a pipe gun, killed a bear. I was playing on PvE, so like you can, players can't kill each other because I was afraid to fight other players.
Oh,
But
yeah, you're right.
the
That's before they did the graphics, right?
yeah, before they did the graphics overhaul. But like I killed this bear with a pipe shotgun, and then I see all these mongrels rush out of the bushes and start hitting it with the fucking hammers, getting meat from it, and then running away. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You were the giant man. Thank you
Yeah.
for the sustenance.
But the only thing you'd get from every animal you killed was chicken breast. The only review I made for a game on Steam was for Rust. And I think I said something like, I hope you like chicken, because it made sense at the time because you only got
You like
chicken breast.
chicken.
Because you only got chicken breast from every animal. I killed a pig, I got chicken. I killed a bear, I got chicken. I killed a human, I got chicken. Like, and that's when they had zombies in the game. They had the rad zones where you have to put on radiation suits, go in there and loot stuff. That's when the game was fucking fun as fuck.
What, they took that out or something?
Yeah, they don't
No,
have
that's in the game now.
Is it still in the game?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
they
I'm
do they have
sure.
zombies still?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so. I haven't played Rust in years. But yeah, that's how Dallas got his start on you. Big. Well, it's not how he got a start, but it's how he got a big boost in popularity was Rust. Because you could really piss people off in that game. That game was. Speaking of proximity chat, what we were talking earlier, that game did proximity chat fucking
That's
golden. That shit was so good. It had good proximity. Everybody in there was an asshole. No matter who, the nicest guy you ran into was a fucking dick. Like every time, you can't trust shit in that game. You all like if you ran into a person, you fucking killed them. That's just how it went. Me and Swade got really into Rust on a private server or not private server, but like a dedicated server or whatever.
Low
Low populated server. And Swade fucking like he's like, I'm gonna give you a warning shot, and he shoots and fucking domes the guy. And he's like, some warning shot.
Oh
Or
no!
some shit.
Oh.
And then like we're raiding a base or something, and we break down the fucking walls, and we gotta like I forget what we did. We were trying to like climb out somehow.
Oh yeah, no, they had like a pit in it, and
Yeah.
there was really no way to get out. and one of us fell in there, and we had to like come up
Trapped.
with a master plan to escape. It was
Yeah, we
stupid.
fucking like Splintered Cell that shit right out of that fucking. This Rust was wild. I wish I could play
I
Rust
just
again,
imagine.
but I don't think I could play
Oh,
it with the
dude.
same like light.
Not with that
of
same
a-
level.
Not with the same level of
No.
intensity. It would take something really special because everybody's got. That's the thing with a lot of games now too. People get a meta. And people start learning what's the best way to do stuff, and it just becomes boring, you know. Like people are like, oh, this is the optimal build, like big tower, metal wall. Let's get this fucking defenses up at setting them this position just so people can't get in. Blah 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 blah. Oh, we got to have this fucking gun for this build with these abilities. You know, this, that, and the third thing, and it really just kind of sucks the life out of shit. I really liked it when games are, and you got to be quick with games now. You got to buy a game quick. Day it comes out when nobody knows shit and figure out what you're having fun with before the fuckers find out what the best and optimal things are to use. But that doesn't even work anymore because now they're giving out codes to people days early to figure out this shit so that they can post a YouTube video saying this is the optimal build you need to use when playing fucking New World or some shit, like whatever the fucking new game's gonna be. I don't know why I use New World as a fucking example. New World fucking fell off hard.
I mean, that was relevant to you. I mean,
yeah, I played the shit out of it, but then people
I got commercials for it.
fell off on it, dude. Like, I don't
I'd
know.
probably try it now just because
I downloaded it again and I got on it and I was just sitting there for a minute.
What are you feeling?
I don't know. I played it for a minute. I'm like, if you don't have people to play this game with, you're not gonna enjoy yourself. You have to have a team and games PvP. Same with like games like Phantasy Star 14 or Final Fantasy 14. Fantasy Star, fucking Fantasy Star 2. What's that game? What's the name of the game?
Fantasy Star Online New Genesis.
New Genesis, yeah. That's a fucking good game.
It's a mouthful.
Well, there's Fantasy Star 2 Online. Or Fantasy Star Online 2, and then there's Fantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis.
You can only get New Genesis now. 2 doesn't exist.
That's not true.
My Fantasy Star 2 turned into New Genesis.
You go into New Genesis, so you log into New Genesis, and you can go into Fantasy Star Online 2. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how to explain it, but there's like a way to teleport into it.
You know, on the OG Fantasy Star games, I used to play Fantasy Star 1 and 2 on a GameCube. You could actually like swap in between games. So like because I had
that's how it works.
Episodes 1 and 2, and you could just go in between the both of them, and you have two different characters, be two different worlds, all kinds of. Fantasy Star back in the day used to be the shit, dude. Playing online and stuff. I think there's still like servers on Hamachi servers and stuff that you can play the OG games on. I feel like I don't really know. I don't remember too much because it's been so long. But back in the day, your little like little robo followers you had behind you, and like depending,
Mags.
yeah, the mags and whatever you used to feed them, you know, they would change what they would be and stuff. I know that's how it is in the new one, but back in the day, that shit was wild because like it mattered what you fed these fucking things, and because they would do other shit. And when you played solo, I used to have a mag that would in Fantasy Star 2. No, Fantasy Star Episode 1, I used to have a mag that would revive me if I died, and that shit was awesome. That was like my favorite thing.
I don't know. I've always seen that game as like the Monster Hunter fucking MMOs.
It really is.
Just because the combat felt so good.
Combat felt good, and they could be as wacky as they wanted to be with it too.
Yep.
You know, that could be kind of the next topic we go into, I suppose, because that was something that it struck a nerve. I felt that one with the whole meta build thing. Oh boy,
yeah.
that was
meta build.
I mean, it's pretty relevant with like pretty much every game ever, and even if it's not like metas, if it's like code or people get early access codes, it's potential like spoilers or whatnot. Yeah. It's just.
You know, things like God of War came out, and the same day it came out, like 12 hours later, I got a fucking video recommendation of all God of War cutscenes 2022. You know, like, what the fuck, dude?
God.
People are just on the ball in this shit.
I mean, to be fair, well, cutscenes is one thing, but it's another where it's like a specific, like, sliced cut, right? And it's And it's just like the spelled out spoiler as the title. And you're like, what the? I didn't even mean to look at this. Why is
So
this
and
here?
so's
Kratos
death
finds
scene.
his third son. Yeah, some shit like that.
Kratos was
Brother.
Odin the entire time.
Oh my god. What sucks is something like that happened to my brother for God of War actually. That he tried so hard to not spoil himself because he had a friend who did have a console, I believe, or he was trying to save himself for whenever it came out on the PC, like the first one did.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that took though.
That took like 3
Wow.
years.
Oh my god. My man was I don't know what he was thinking.
That shit took fucking years to come out.
I don't know how long he was gonna possibly think he was gonna avoid spoilers. Oh no, that's tragic.
I really
But
want them
yeah,
to
no,
bring
he got
Ragnarok to PC.
the fact that they kind of didn't do both is kind of weird, to be honest.
PlayStation exclusive, man.
I mean,
What?
but don't they want more money?
Ragnarok?
I don't know.
What the fuck is Ragnarok?
God of War Ragnarok.
The newest sequel, the runner-up game of the year.
Oh, that's only because the one that came out like super recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason God of War 2 technically
Yes.
of the new generation of God of War. So that's probably not out on PC yet because it just isn't ready yet. Same thing with Last of Us.
Last of Us 1 isn't on PC.
Last of Us 1 remastered.
Is it on PC?
Or it's a remake. It's actually not even a remaster. It's a remake. It is on PC. Yeah.
It is on PC? Fuck, hold on. What? Is it on Steam?
I think it's on Epic Games.
Ah, he's going right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Epic Games.
Holy shit! Last of Us Part 1.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm playing this on the channel.
And it's remade with the same engine that Last of Us 2 is made
Wait,
with. So...
this game plans to unlock approximately 7 weeks. Okay.
Oh wait, so it's not out yet?
7 weeks.
March 3rd. So yeah. I'm glad they're bringing a lot more. I won't be happy until they bring Bloodborne to PC.
Never mind.
Bloodborne! I need to finish that game. I made the mistake. Oh, go ahead.
They finally brought Persona to PC.
Yeah, Zay was talking about that yesterday when I talked to him. He was debating about buying Persona 5.
Yeah.
They had a few Persona games already on PC, but Persona 5 they hold off on for a while. They hold off on Persona 4 for a while too. I hope at some point exclusivity games will end, but as long as the console wars exist, they'll never end.
Hey, you little bitch.
We'll make the transition one day fully.
One day.
Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. I'm at 165 hertz. What?
I don't understand your frame rate.
I've just never been super like rambunctious about the frame rates or anything, but at the same time, I would love to see what a Bloodborne game at 60 frames, if it was optimized to do so, would look like.
Oh, you know what?
I think What?
Okay.
Okay, because I made the mistake with my first playthrough of beating the whole game, and then not realizing after I started New Game Plus that the DLC would be New Game as well. I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, I missed that. I'm gonna fucking do the DLC, and oh my god, I literally. So my girlfriend had a brother who we talked about games a little bit. He's the one who kind of like showed me Monster Hunter. I believe I can't remember if it was just something that like everyone was like, oh, or if it was him or not. But I remember him playing it. Was like, oh, what's that? Is that an insect glaive? What the fuck is that? I didn't say insect glaive, but that was it caught my eye. But he was complaining about games that he would get frustrated about, and then he was like, "Yeah, I have this one called Bloodborne," and he didn't realize it at the time. Me being a Dark Souls buff that I am, was like, "Oh my god, bruh! I mean,
bro, you got Bloodborne."
You using your game at the moment? Because he had multiple like consoles just lying around. So he's like, I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm not going to be playing it, so go ahead. So yeah, did the first playthrough, and the new game, just the whole game, new game is just fucking unreal. Like Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3, like you have to do it a couple of times, get to like New Game Plus like 4 or 5 to really feel like a huge damage difference or anything.
Yeah.
But fucking Bloodborne, oh my god. Something with the scaling in that game. Maybe it was when my build was fucked up or something, but Jesus, the
The
brutality of
meta
that shit.
build.
I don't think I did. I
Were
was
you
using
just
like
dominating or?
it felt like it was pretty even for the most part, like most of the Dark Souls games for the first playthrough, but the second one was no domination. It was like I felt like I was clawing through level ups the entire time, and like even the most basic enemies became like fucking 10-minute drudges and shit. And the boss I got stuck on the longest, I think to this date, was Ludwig on New Game Plus. And like I said, that was my first experience with him. I never played him against him in the normal game, and I was stuck on him for fucking months. Like I think at least like I think I started on March, and I think I finally saw his second phase like around, I wouldn't say Christmas, but like during December. Like I was, oh my god. New game's a menace on that motherfucker. But I would love to play that on PC. I don't know how that would feel on a mouse and keyboard, if that's even something I would want to try.
Not play on mouse and keyboard.
It doesn't sound like something I'd try, but at the same time, I mean, fuck it, who cares? But 60 frames and updated graphics, or at least just like more fluid graphics, because I do remember that shit in certain areas fucking chugging. But
they need to fix their fucking cameras before they do anything.
Yeah.
That's what turned me off from that game. When I was fighting a boss and my camera was over there in fucking Narnia.
There was this one, I can't remember what his name is, but it was like this gross, like floppy, inside out, poisonous dog or whatever. He was notorious for having like really fast movesets and like getting behind stuff and just fucking your camera. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's shit's terrible. I don't know how you'd fix something like that though.
What it is.
What?
I had downloaded something. It was the closest thing you get to Bloodborne PC. It was a demake. So it's like if Bloodborne was a PS1 game. And it like,
wait, so
it looks like a PS1 game, but it's Bloodborne.
What the fuck?
I don't actually know if they update it every so often, so I don't know if it's actually the whole game or not. It includes some original additions. Yeah, it's the whole game.
Oh my god. I know what you're talking about though, because I saw a YouTube video of like God of War Ragnarok of that exact same thing.
Yeah, people are strict.
At least some
like,
of the cutscenes.
People are really like into shit like that, so I don't like doubt that people jump onto doing stuff like that. But I like them, you know. Like I think it's a cool idea. It's a really cool concept.
Creative outlets are one thing, like the fan arts and the animations and stuff, like the 40K animations. Like, please have mercy, please more,
please more,
but
do more, do better too.
But yeah, when you have the massive bombs, that's what it's like. What the? Why? Okay, but that's kind of all I had for that topic. What's the time so far?
So we're almost about 40 minutes, just about.
Hey, okay. My topic, I forgot. I almost forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think I talked about this earlier with one of you. I don't know, maybe Jacob. I don't know. Have you ever heard about the shit going on in Mexico right now?
Oh, the cartel?
Getting some world news, yeah.
Going for El Chapo.
I really should know, but I don't.
Yeah, so basically in cartel, this is like a super uninformed. I could be completely wrong on this. Not an opinion. This is like just me. I barely read anything. I think they have like El Chapo's son or something like that. And everyone that was related with the cartel, they went to an airport and started shooting 50 cals and different munitions at planes and forcing them to land. And you can actually go online and find a clip of this of a few cartel members shooting at a plane with a 50 cal on a wall. It's kind of silly.
Yeah, dude, I saw this guy mount a fucking Barrett and shoot at a fucking plane, taking that bitch down.
Yeah. But anyways, so the reason they're doing this is because back in like 2019, I don't remember the name of the person who was captured. It might have been El Chapo's son. again. I don't know. I have no idea. But the cartel responded with force to the government, and yeah. Basically, the government was like, "Okay, we'll back down and let him go. Stop, being violent." Yeah. So they thought it'd work this time.
Reason they do it.
Yeah, they thought it'd work this time, but no. The Mexican government's actually like, nah, we're gonna keep going. So they have fucking Blackhawks out there gunning down trucks and stuff, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
the war zone.
Christ. It's a
It is
war zone.
literally a war zone.
It's because they doubled down. The world's kind of doubled down. I forget which country did. I think it might have been ours. I don't really remember. But somebody's funding Mexico's government in order to deal with terrorism, and they're trying to highlight cartels as a terroristic threat.
Well,
that sounds like us.
another thing with them is they're trying to prove to America that they can handle their crime situation in their country. So America's not like closing the borders and shit like that.
Yeah.
What's funny though is I saw a comment on a video I saw online. So it was like, "Damn, Alejandro done got that kill streak." Fuck him on over too.
Oh my god, what the fuck,
dude? Alejandro was a fucking man, dude. That dude was fucking awesome.
Yeah, he was probably one of my favorite characters.
What the fuck?
But yeah, that shit's what's going on there right now.
Oh my god.
I remember they had El Chapo's son a time previous. I think it was in 2019. And they let him go. It was a smart move on them because they fucking surrounded that fucking prison. They were like, "He's either coming out or all of you are gonna fucking die," and that was the only option.
Oh man, it's terrible. Jesus Christ.
You don't fuck with those guys, man.
I'm like, how do they amass that kind of money?
Drugs, dude. Drugs.
I mean, I know drugs, but like,
yeah, it was El Chapo's son.
Yeah, 2019.
Yep.
And they got him again.
And they got him again.
It happens, dude. It just does.
Release him or we'll
what's the other really famous
How about
cartel
you
guy?
Stop getting him cut?
I want to say it's like Guzman or something like that. I don't remember.
Guzman.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with that shit. I just saw it on the news and thought it was interesting.
It is interesting, and it's wild that like that. It's not that far from here, you know. Like it's not that far.
My
like 1,000 miles.
My grandfather was just telling me about how he knew relatives in the area where he lived in this small place. I'm not going to name the town.
Pablo Escobar. That's who I was thinking of. Sorry.
But it's really down south in the kind of, I would say, like it's within like driving distance of the border. Let's put it that way. And there'd be immigrants that would just fucking like roll up and be like, "Can I stay here? I'll work." And there'd be like fucking ranches full of just illegal workers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But it was funny because like we were just talking about farmland for no fucking reason. And then he just brought up, "Hey, you're old enough. I want to tell you something."
I gotta tell you about this, man.
Oh my god. I don't know why he felt so like, "Oh god, I gotta wait till you're an adult," or whatever the hell. I mean, I guess that's pretty like.
I don't want you telling a teacher I let people stay.
I mean, it's not like, what the fuck am I gonna fucking? Oh well, I guess I've said it on the internet.
People believe kids so much, dude.
Oh my god. Just walk up to a fucking police officer. "Hey, how you doing, little one?" And just. Bro.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Of course he is, son. Of course he is.
I'm in the basement.
He's loading him up into a tractor trailer.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I'm friends with fucking officer.
Oh my god.
Fucking Pablo.
God damn, dude. That's fucking fun. No, my dad. I think it was my dad. Somebody I know. Somebody I knew worked with this guy. He was a legal citizen and everything, but he couldn't bring his family over. He was like, he went through customs and he got his U.S. citizenship, so he had dual citizenship with Mexico and the U.S. So he would work here, but then he'd send most of his money back. He'd just keep enough for himself here so that he could survive. And he would send his money back home, and they actually ended up having like this big fucking like farm and shit and everything. but before he could go back, he actually ended up dying in a wreck or something.
No.
Yeah, it was like he made this paradise for his family and everything, and whenever he was like, you know what, I think it's time for me to go back, he fucking died.
I'm fucking mad.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you?
anger, like it's rage-inducing. This dude worked his entire. But the thing is, he can also find solace in that because he knows his family's gonna be well taken care of. No, because they
I
have the
mean,
farm and
yeah, but the
everything,
whole
and
point
it's like he
is
did
to
it.
be with
It's like
the
he
fam.
only served his purpose, but then didn't get to enjoy what his purpose provided, and it's kind of sad.
Oh my god, I'm pissed. Fucking why?
Yeah, this shit just heartbreaking like that. But I mean, that's the reality of like what some people have to do in order to like have a decent life, especially coming from a region like that.
Question is, how in the fuck is it authorized, or like, what's to stop a family from getting it instead of one fucking person? Like, how is a child going to legally immigrate? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They just don't.
it's rough. I guess it's depending on like how much you have there and what you are able to leave behind, and what you're leaving behind isn't going to be taken care of if you're not willing to give it up as well. Because when you have like if you have a house or something that you own or your family owned, or a bunch of stuff that you don't want to leave behind, you know, maybe you'll immigrate to a place and be like, all right, well, I can make my cash here and then send money over and provide for my family to where they can make their own money and not be risk, you know, people coming stealing their shit or, you know, fucking with them because there'll be enough money and protection there. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way it works out. I'm sure something has to do with like, you know, you have your family in a certain place too. Just because you don't want to be there doesn't mean your family doesn't want to be there either. So make the best for it, what you can.
You know what? That'll be my homework. I'll do more. I'll do more investigation on border stuff, cartel stuff as well.
Cartel shit.
Yeah.
Careful, they're
I
gonna
mean, I
come for
really
you.
should. Oh my god.
I mean, it's just interesting.
Maybe they'll mistake me as one of them. No. Maybe the moment maybe by a glance, but then the moment I speak, hello there, death.
Hello there, friends.
Just,
Hey, come
oh,
on, come
no.
on here and drink with us. Hello there, sir.
Oh my god. I used to speak Spanish, but like I was like
Hello
a
there,
fucking
sir.
child. I was like maybe when I was like fucking 7, 8-ish. I'm stretching it at 8. I think I was definitely losing it at 8. But I can't believe I didn't keep it. So useful, but not really. It's not really useful here, or at least in the southeast area.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Some people speak Spanish here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good bit of Hispanic
I
culture
haven't
here.
seen them. Or at least in the kitchen that I've worked at when like, and I've been able to pop out pretty often. I feel like, I feel
You
like
just
I've
work
seen like
in the
maybe
wrong
4
kitchen,
ever.
Holmes.
I guess so, mink.
If you go, no, well, I'll tell you that later. But if you go work where I used to work,
They're around.
my homie that worked there, they know Spanish, and they would talk to you in Spanish greatly.
Oh boy.
If you wanted to
That'd be,
relearn,
In our
maybe
high
talk to your
school,
granddad or something.
being Hispanic was like a whole clique. There's a whole clique of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like that's in most
Oh, yeah.
schools.
I mean, if you speak a language, you're gonna bond with other people that speak the same
I
language
mean,
as you.
that's true.
But yeah, I mean,
But
you're right though.
I need Spanish in my life.
I need
It's really
I need
bad.
some Espanol
Dude,
in my life, bro.
well, the biggest fucking like wake up call to that was there was a time that I got to bum with my family. I was 16, so I mean I was still able to. But we went to Mexico, but we went with some family friends, and he was another military guy. So I guess that probably helped out a lot with that. But he was like the most like it's basically you guys kind of have an idea what my stepfather looks like, maybe not.
A little
But
bit, yeah.
oh wait, I have a fucking it's on my screensaver. But uh for context, I mean it's a pretty generic person. I don't mean to be rude, but he knew
Standard man.
Spanish. Yeah, but it just it blew my mind that I'm sitting there like because they would there was a lot of Mexican folks that would walk up to me and start speaking Spanish like on the get-go. And I'm just like, hi, I don't speak Spanish. And then they're like the disappointment on their face, and they're like, hello there, sir. And I'm like, oh man,
They're like,
sorry.
Hi.
It feels terrible, dude. Every single time that it happens.
Was that the year Gallahorn came to Zur and you were asking me to log into your account?
I think that was no, but there was a year. I remember. No, I was in Texas that year. I remember that as clear as day. Because I half the reason I even played Destiny 1 was just to even get that bitch to drop.
And Zur was selling it that week that you were out of town, and I was trying to log into your account, but it wouldn't let me because you were still logged in Seattle or wherever you were in Washington, and it just didn't work.
Oh my
God. I'm sorry, man. I tried.
The anger I felt. Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Erica dropped 3 and deleted 2 Gallahorns.
Ooh, inventory space. Thank you. Fucking Jesus Christ. My RNG in everything is kind of terrible.
God, that reminded me of that so bad. I'm like, oh my god, that pain.
But it wasn't that year, unfortunately. That's a great callback to, or at least a live callback for me. God damn it, Gallahorn, you son of a bitch.
I tried so
hard.
I don't care if your game is a.
Yeah, now it's a quest and anybody can get it in 1 and 2 or whatever the fuck. But I don't get that shit out of my inventory. It's not the same.
At the time, it was special.
Oh my god.
Could melt bosses like nothing.
Not even just that, the rarity. Oh my god, that shit's pretty fucking insane now. I'd say probably even better than it used to be.
It was good, then it got nerfed, and then it got hella buffed.
Fighting Lion. It's a
Fighting Lion.
primary grenade. Yeah, it's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's the little silver grenade launcher I always used.
I remember it. I was forced to use it for a while because that was the only good gun I had. Ugh. I hated when they took out. Do you remember in the Riot fucking shield thing that the Titans used, the little half shield where you could ADS and stay ADS? They used to have it where it would auto reload for you, so you wouldn't have to reload while you're ADSing behind that barrier, and that was so good for sweet business.
Oh yeah.
And then they took it out, and I hated it because I liked using sweet business, but there's no point if I had to reload after using every 99 bullet.
Well, now there's a way to where you could like walk over special ammo and it'll reload out of thin air, and now there's no bullets anymore. But yeah, it's not the same. No, I agree, because I used to use sweet business some of the time because that was the same time that they also took out the Lunafaction boots where they also auto reloaded. So you just sit there with anything really and just hold down right trigger, and now they just put in in Destiny 2 they just put in a full auto feature in the settings, so you could just, if you want to, just sit in a fucking rift if that were a thing still, and just fucking full auto a grenade launcher or something stupid. I could see why they took it out now that I'm saying that out loud, but it's like, oh man.
I just remember being able to hold down a sightline really fucking well with sweet business, forcing them into my team from another angle. I wouldn't even get kills a lot of the time. It would just be me feeding my team kills from the enemy having to go to them.
It's damage.
Yeah, it's just there as a fucking fear factor.
Oh my god.
I
love meme builds like that.
Meme builds are good. I wish people would do more meme builds instead of more meta builds.
I was really hoping something like that would be in Diablo 3, but I didn't really get into Diablo 3.
Yeah, we played Diablo 3 a little bit, but I didn't get into it too much. Well, what's the new Diablo Immortal?
Isn't that a mobile game?
Yeah, I played that for like you played on PC. But I played it a little bit, but I was like, yeah, fuck it. I stopped playing it.
Oh my god. The fact that they even announced that it was a mobile game is
Bro, I'm surprised they still came out with it after like the audience fucking booed them out of existence. Like,
they should have just released it on the PC and then on the side mentioned, oh yeah, it's also mobile.
They were like, do you guys not have phones? No, it's not that we don't have phones. We don't want to fucking play games on phones, dude. Like, yeah, I get some people do, and it's okay if you release a phone version of it, but don't make it like exclusively for mobile. Like, this is why they made a desktop version of it, but it was like, it's just weird. It
And
was
also,
strange.
as a game developer, imagine that's so limiting. Like,
because people can
like
make the revenue you can make off of a mobile game is insane. That's why you get things like Raid Shadow Legends or Lords Mobile and shit. Whenever they sponsor somebody, they can give them so much money because they make a fuck ton of cash. Because people can play mobile games all over the world. As long as you have like at least a shitty internet connection, you can download a mobile game and play and make a purchase.
I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah, there's this I think, what's that battle royale called? Firefly or something like that? Firefly? I don't remember. It's a battle royale that was really popular in other countries because the latency required for its servers were so low that people, even with the shittiest connection, could still play reliably.
Yeah. I don't know why that just reminded me. Shout out to my dead battle royale Spellbreak, man. You'll be missed.
Spellbreak. I don't think I ever played it. I think I downloaded it, but I never played it.
It was so cool, but I feel like they just could have expanded a tiny bit more, and that's all it needed to.
Isn't there a
really
Harry Potter game that's coming out soon?
Yeah, but I think it's one of those over-promising, not gonna like actually do what it says.
What the fuck is it even supposed to be? Like, what is it? Just like a single
kinda
player
like
game, or?
To me, it kind of looks like a Dark Souls-y kind of game, but light, very light on it.
No, I was thinking they were coming out with a.
It's supposed to be like open world, like very Harry Potter rich.
So they're trying to do like a
So
Harry
what I'm
Potter
hearing
Elden Ring.
is an intellect version of Sekiro.
Maybe
Harry Potter Elden
Because like
Ring.
Sekiro is like the Dex version, or like a pure Dex version.
I don't really know how to
Dark Souls,
explain
or, like-
it. What I think is stupid is if you know anything about Harry Potter, I don't. But basically, there's like dark arts in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And supposedly none of the wizards are supposed to use it. I think the only way to get it is by pre-ordering the game, and that's like a whole gameplay mechanic.
What?
Really? So you're skipping over a whole gameplay mechanic if you don't buy the game.
Light of magic. Yeah, that's like saying Elden Ring. You can't use the madness fucking magic unless you pre-order the game.
That would be fucking madness.
Cut out.
Sorry, that was not a pun. Don't kill me.
Madness. This is Sparta.
Oh my god.
Erica's never watched 300. It saddens me.
I don't think that would go that great.
I think she would enjoy it.
Come over. I'm putting on Meet the Spartans just out of
Meet
spite.
the Spartans, yeah. She might enjoy that. No. She might enjoy Meet the Spartans. She says she doesn't like stupid things, but she loves like stupid movies like that, and that's why like she's never seen a fucking Monty Python movie either.
Well, Monty Python's a different type of stupid humor.
I guess, but it's still funny as fuck to me. I like it. I hate it when people over like talk about it, like they're like that. All they do is quote it all the time. Like that's what ruins it for me. But whenever I'm like watching these, like coconut go.
I don't know. I've always been a Princess Bride person. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny too.
That's just got that really it's got dry humor. I love it.
Dry humor's good. There's some really good humor out there, dude. That if it's
they just don't make movies like that anymore. Now it's all like the stupid cheesy shit with like Dwayne the Rock Johnson or something,
or like Ryan Reynolds or something.
Yeah, it's all like super cheesy.
Jesus.
It's like toddler humor.
It's kind of like they took Rick and Morty and like they were like, okay, let's implement this into every full source of media possible.
I wouldn't even say that. It's just like humor that 70 or a 65-year-old single mom would laugh at, you know?
Yeah, like the Amy Schumer kind of humor.
Yeah, very Amy Schumer humor.
Yeah, and like we all joked about it actually like being funny, but then people thought we were being serious about it being funny. And we're like, no, wait, that's not funny. We're just making fun of it. We're laughing at it, not with it. You know, that kind of shit.
It's like, More Paramount Plus, more Disney Plus.
Yep. And then it's just like, oh, okay, we'll give you more of this. And you're watching a movie, and then all of a sudden, just for no reason, some random chick movie is like, my pussy! And everybody's supposed to laugh, and it just doesn't. You laughed. God damn it.
Well, I laughed because you did it. So it's
I don't know, right?
My pussy hanging low. And then, like, the whole audience is supposed to be in uproarious laughter, and it just doesn't work because it's not funny. Just because it just randomly happened. I just played a scene in my head and it made me laugh. God damn it.
You're not making a good case.
I'm not making a good case, but you know what I mean. You can only do it so many times. Like, me and Erica went and saw Bullet Train.
Bullet Train's fucking funny.
Bullet Train was funny as fuck.
That shit was funny.
That shit was really fucking funny. I related too, because I used to like Thomas the Tank Engine a lot. That was my shit. So I was like, when he marked them a diesel, I'm like, oh yeah, they're a diesel. I know what you mean.
You know, I'm gonna say the spoiler free, even though
if you haven't seen Bullet Train by now, fuck you.
Dude, the part where the back on the cartel shit, the cartel guy came in after his whole, the death thing.
Yeah.
His family. And he started stabbing the case. He was like, "Who are you?" He's fucking fighting him. That shit had me rolling.
Bro, who the fuck are you? My homie woke up and chose violence that day.
He's like, I don't even know why you're attacking me.
I'm just trying to leave. I was surprised they got God, what's his name? What?
Who are we talking about?
The main character of Bullet Train.
Oh, Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt. Why the fuck can't I remember his name? I'm surprised they got him to play. I was surprised he played a comedic role like that so well.
Dude, he does it all the time. Have you not seen in Fury? Okay, Fury's a weird one because it's not necessarily comedic.
Not a comedic.
In a sense, he's kind of funny in it. Like, he has this weird...
Yeah, he has this little quirks in it.
Saying, yeah.
Have you never seen
God, I love that movie.
Dude, I can never remember the name of this goddamn movie. Hold on.
Holding.
It's hard to say, and I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on, I'm looking. Hold on.
Trying not to be
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I never saw that. I never watched it.
Dude, you need to watch it. Watch it right now.
Go. Pretty good. Okay.
Go watch it.
We'll stop in the podcast, and we're gonna go watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and we'll be back.
All right,
bye. We'll do a watch party. Bye.
No, seriously though, watch it. It's fucking great.
All right, I'll watch it. I was actually ended the podcast on that.
It's got Leonardo DiCaprio. It's got fucking Brad Pitt.
Brad shit.
Dude, the ending scene in it is so fucking funny. Me and Amanda swear by that movie.
We'll watch it. Maybe that's something we'll do when we come by one day or something. We'll just watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Should I be down?
Fun.
Fuck it, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I can't believe you haven't seen that. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen in recent years just because I just don't think about watching
I'm not a
movies
big movie
anymore.
person. Yeah.
Well,
I used to be really big into
that came out, and I was working at Outback when that came out. So no, I wasn't when I was in the theaters. I was way bigger in it when I worked at the movie theater.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see a free movie every month, right?
Well, yeah, but the first week of release, I'd get one ticket free, and then the second week, I get 2 tickets free.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow!
And I could also see it on the premiere night if I stayed up till 2 a.m. to go see the showing.
Jesus.
Where they tested to see if the movie would work.
Yeah.
And most of the time it did.
Let's see if it works.
The movies in a beta test.
Like what's Endgame? You know, the big old Marvel movie that came out.
Yeah.
That was when I was working in theaters.
I remember.
Oh boy.
I got to see that the night it came out.
I can only imagine what that must have been like, because that.
Oh, it was crazy.
Was a pretty big one.
Everyone that worked there, all my friends in the theater, everyone was there to see it. We were all like, "Oh!" the whole time.
Oh my god!
Well, not even just that, but like the
He's
scale
got
of
the
like the
gauntlet!
crowd. Exactly, like
It
just
was
like
even
the
in, like, the-
anticipation.
We also watched it in like the IMAX and all that, so there was
Oh,
like
yeah.
no random kids running around, fucking yanking on power cords, shoot people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Oh my god!
It was pretty nice.
Ugh. So working in the theater. That's been such a long
Yeah.
time ago. That was your second job, right? After the dishwashing job?
Third job technically.
Third job. Oh yeah, because I don't remember what you did in between then.
I worked where Dino currently works.
Yeah. I thought that was your first job.
Yeah, it was my first job.
Yeah.
I was a dishwasher, but yeah.
Yeah. And then you worked at the theater, right?
I worked at Walmart as a cashier.
Walmart. That was it. I forgot you worked at Walmart.
Which I got scanned by gypsies or Irish travelers, and that's
a whole different story. Yeah. Maybe you want to tell that story in the after show.
Are we at the after show yet?
We're about an hour. Yeah, we got an hour in.
Well, if you want, I can save it. I mean, it's going to be about as long as the last story I had.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining and listening to the Clown Town podcast on the Chieftain Jehova Variety Channel. If you want to see this after show where Swade's going to talk about how he got scammed by Irish travelers.
Is it always me?
What?
Why not?
Is it always me with stupid stories?
It's just the trend we're going with. But if you want to see this episode, please join our membership subscription. It is 99 cents a month, and we greatly appreciate your support. And we hope to see you in next week's episode of the official Clown Town podcast.
Happy New Year!